Got asked a real good question, and this was if Al Gore and Kamala Harris had gone against each other, who would have came out on top? Just for presidency, Democratic Party, who do I think would have came out on top based on their principles and their merits? Now, I always would maintain for all that foolishness that Trump put down. And anybody want to cry about results about an election? The 2000 one was the one. Al Gore got robbed. Trump didn't get robbed. Al Gore got robbed against Bushy Jr. That's who should have been storming buildings and getting upset and talking about ballot boxes because they call Florida he the one who got robbed. But he made a couple mistakes when he did not, use the hand that was of Bill Clinton to help him win Arkansas and a couple things. So he does have his flaws, but he got robbed. If we're gonna talk about real robbery, that one is more robbery than Trump's situation, Al Gore's situation. I always say that. That one was a take. But Al Gore against Kamala, who because they both lack personality. They both had a certain, common sense, but they didn't have that sure sense, that thing that with that je ne sais quoi, that styling. So who would have come out on top? And this is for all the marbles. I think you're still gonna probably give a slight edge to Al Gore because of global, because you could actually talk about problematic things. He was an intelligent dude. I think he was very well enlightened on a lot of subject matter. So I think that because of that, Kamala got a lot going for her, but you got to stand on something. And I think that's one of the things that people tend to kind of like not really, totality. And I think that if there had been like Al Gore against Kamala, who comes out on top, I think Al wins because he did have agendas that he actually had checked. I think that's one of the things that she works. Now, I'm not saying she shouldn't have gotten in because I'm gonna say this again, as I said before, couple months ago. Anybody should have gotten in before Trump. I mean, that's just the joke. It's absurd. It's embarrassing. And she's also a professional woman. She actually had a professional profession. Actually, she was a vice president, so that should count for something. But and against somebody who's actually pound for pound who could do the job and actually had agendas and had actually had something that was going on, I think Al Gore would have gotten her. I think Al Gore had more depth, more totality, more balance. If I was putting two up against each other, I had time to kind of think about it because I go back to when he was running, and he really did stand about global warming and different aspects of politics. He really did have a basis. Um, you know, now granted, Tipper Gore was a junior whopper version of Hillary Clinton. She did all the lobbying and all the other stuff. What wasn't super deep, but she was kind of like there. But um, looking at it in totality, I think Al would win this though. I think if you put the two together, because I was looking at the contrast, the stylings, both being vice presidents, both running, and what I saw who had the pluses, I think Al wins. I don't think it's particularly close because I think he had enough of a balance to be a factor, you know. And I still think he got robbed, if I'm going to be honest. I still think he got robbed, personally. I'm always going to look at Florida, not pre-call and all that sideways after all these years. But, you know, if she had a little more seasoning and she actually stood on some code for something, then I could maybe make sway. But I think he wins. But anyway, tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership because when you do request videos like this, I bring forth. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay real, stay woke. I'm out one time. Peace.